Good morning. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. It is nice to see you today. I know you're um, a little bit relieved because, well, at least now you have your luxury of time because I'm not around. Or some of you are, well, happy as well because maybe it's too hard for you to have an online class. Well, at least for this one, you won't be able to, you won't have a problem for your online classes. At least this time, you you just need to uh, maybe you can just go to your place and whatsoever, do your thing, and then just listen to audio and whatsoever, or maybe whatsoever, depending on what you're planning to do right now. So I am currently discussing the fourth lecture for this semester. Now, I hope that you would understand that we don't have the luxury of time. It's almost finals and we need to finish everything. We have a accreditation this Thursday and Friday, and I cannot risk that I won't be able to prepare it, and we have so many things to do. That's why I need to make sure that you are good to go. So now that you're finished with your quiz, I hope, because this is the first time that I'll be doing this. You'll have a quiz first and so on and so on. I hope that you've answered many quiz. Ayan, sana marami kayo nasagutan because if not, it will be a problem to you because the quiz is a little bit hard talaga. Medyo mahirap yung quiz natin eh, kaya ayun, problema siya. Now, today we'll be discussing unit number 3. So, unit number 3 is early childhood, but this is the fourth lecture out of 5. Okay, so may isa pa tayo na hindi pa na-discuss and we will check if what we'll do with that. Hindi pa natin siya sure na sure kung madi-discuss natin siya agad-agad. Pero kapag kunwari medyo magiging tight kasi I think we'll have I believe we will have a quiz. Quiz tuloy. Sorry. Seminars sa 14 and 15 international seminars, so I won't be around and I don't want to risk that. That's why maybe we'll be having a online class again na ganon. So ayun, at least you will have time to study well. But ang Filipino majors, they are not familiar with how we conduct our online classes as well as with English majors. We always have activities during. So kahit na hindi ako makikita, hindi niyo ako makikita ngayon, yung recitation ninyo would be graded and will be written on your notebook. So, right now, I have here 4 papers with me. We have the Ravenclaw, the Gryffindor, the Slytherin, and the Hufflepuff. Ayan. So, sila yung 4. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung magkakasunod. And each of them would have a task, which will be checked by their leader. So, sana after nito ay si leader ay mag-check talaga. So, paano siya mag-check? Sa pagpasok ng klase, isa to sa mga chine-check niya. So, aside from the lectures that you will write on your notebook, we will have activities that you will write at the back of your notebook as well. One for lecture and the other one for recitation. Now, without further ado, let us now have your past. This is for all houses. For Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, and Hufflepuff. Itong 4 na to. 1 is your entry pass for this lesson. I want you to write 3 things that you've learned. This is, it could be a sentence or a word. I just want you to write 3 things that you've learned last lesson, last meeting. Ayan. Kung nag-quiz kayo kanina, I hope that even if you have the quiz last a while ago, siguro may naalala kayo kahit papano kung alin doon. So, 3 things na naalala nyo sa past lesson. So, tatlong bagay lang. And now, for the next lesson, ito na tayo. Unit 3, Early Childhood, Preschoolers, and Physical Development. So, preschoolers na tayo. So, early childhood, preschoolers, physical development. Nandito na tayo. No, nakakatuwa because lumalaki na yung inaalagaan nating bata dito sa ating series of lessons. Kanina, we started with about a baby talaga bago pa lang maborn, and now, nasa preschool na sila. So, go to your room. So, hindi natin siya gagawin. Hindi natin siya gagawin ngayon because we cannot go to your room. But, charan, sino kaya dyan? What's this? Gryffindor. Now, for Gryffindor, think about the physical characteristics of preschoolers. On your notebook, I want you to write as a title, Physical Characteristics of Preschooler, write 3. So, ating Gryffindor, write 3 characteristics, physical characteristics of preschoolers. Ayan. So, isa yan. Lalagay nyo siya sa inyong notebook. So, for the Gryffindor. Now, as you can see with this one, ito yung pwede nating maging reference. Ano ba yung nakikita natin dito? Ano ba yung nakikita natin dito? Ayan, sa mga batang yan. Iba't ibang nationality. May Filipino, may Chinoy, and ayan. Pero usually yan ang hinanap ko is Filipino students. Ano ba yung physical characteristics nila? So, si Gryffindor, isusulat ito sa kanilang notebook. Now, here are some big ideas about the physical development of preschoolers. Number 1, there is a significant changes in the physical growth of preschoolers. As you can see, from a very small entity, sobrang liit lang nila, pero mabilis ang paglaki nila. And that's the reason why, lagi nga sinasabi, naku anak, ano ba yan? Ang bilis mong lumaki, ang hirap mong bilan ng sapatos. Diba? Isa yun. But ang sarap-sarap damitan ng mga preschoolers. This is the time that they're so active, they're so cute. Ayan, bago sila mag-elementary, mini version of yourself. Number 2, the preschooler's physical development is marked by the acquisition of gross and fine motor skills. Number 3, preschoolers can express themselves artistically at a very early age. Number 4, proper nutrition and right amount of sleep are very important to preschoolers. So, very important sa kanila ang right amount of sleep. That's why we always tell the kids to sleep. Kailangan nilang mag-nap time. Nasa ano nila yan na hindi sila pwedeng walang nap time. Iidlip sila because they will be very cranky. It's very important to their development. And of course, their food is very important. In each country, we have our different plates. Ibig sabihin, meron pong sinasabi ang ating Department of Health as well as other countries kung what is the plate. Ano nga ba yung mga plate na yon, di ba? Caregivers and teachers can do a lot in maximizing the growth and development of preschoolers. Number 6, preschoolers with special needs in inclusive classrooms can thrive with the appropriate adaptations made in the classroom materials and activities. Now, let us discuss first what is an inclusive classroom. A while ago, I went to a seminar and I was thinking, what is an inclusive classroom? O nga, no? Paano natin masasabi that it is an inclusive classroom versus exclusive classroom? If we say inclusive classroom, we don't have the following that is present in exclusive classroom. 1, boys only, girls only. Co-ed tayo para inclusive. Next, bawal ang puwera. When we say puwera, everybody's happy, puwera sa'yo. Bawal ka dito kasi 1, because of her race, maybe gender, bawal siya dito. Or minsan, dahil, naku, ang weird mo. You look so weird. I don't like you. Now, may exclusive pag ganon. But if everyone is open, if everyone can share themselves, it is an inclusive classroom. Now, significant changes in the physical growth of preschoolers. They are busy moving in their environments, both indoors and outdoors. 2, they spend large amounts of time running, climbing, jumping, and chasing each other. They scribble, paint, build, pour, cut with scissors that puzzles together and string beads. Their motor skills are significantly refined from the time they were toddlers. They are more coordinated than toddlers and more purposeful in their actions. They have their bright ideas with them. Kahit na medyo ang cute at saka ang weird, but they have their own ideas and they demonstrate speed and strength, and they become increasingly more independent. Now, for Slytherin, your recitation for today, which among the significant changes in physical growth of preschoolers you can observe usually? Alin talagang na-observe mo sa mga bata na toddlers or preschoolers na nakikita mo? May it be from your kid, if you have a kid already, may it be from your kapitbahay, your person, or anyone, ano yung nakadalasang significant changes or characteristic ng isang bata? That is for the Slytherin. Ayan, Slytherin leader, don't forget. Now, some ideas as well. During the preschool years, there is a steady increase in children's height, weight, and muscle tone. Compared with toddlers, preschoolers are longer and leaner. Their legs and trunks continue to grow and their heads are not so large now in proportion to their bodies. Hindi na sila mukhang alien ngayon, no? Maliit, hindi na siya maliit masyado. Next, as preschoolers' body develop over time, the areas in their brains that control movement continue to mature, thus enabling them to, again, running, jumping, throwing, climbing, kicking, skipping, and fine motor skills. Ayan, kasama na dyan yung stringing beans, throwing, and cutting with scissors. Ayan, isa yan sa mga ideas from the preschoolers. Now, as preschoolers' body develop over time, the areas in their brains that control movement continue to mature, thus enabling them to perform these skills. Now, chart movement and physical development milestone of preschool. Age number 3, age na ay 3 years old. Climbs well, runs easily, pedals a tricycle, walks up downstairs 1 foot on each step, and washes and dry hands. Age 4, hops and stands on 1 foot up to 2 seconds, pours, cuts with supervision, and mashes own food. So, kaya niya na mag-mash potato. Okay? Catches a bounce ball most of the time. So, now at the age 4, they can now play. Diba? Nakakapag-catch na siya ng ball. Draws attention, draws a person with 2 or 4 body parts and uses scissors. Age 5, they can now stand on 1 foot for 10 seconds or longer. Hops and may be able to skip. Can do somersault to some, especially those who have active kids. Uses a fork and spoon and sometimes a table knife, but again, with supervision of the babies. Now, swings and climbs. For your task, Hufflepuff, I want you to give one description, one sentence to not siguro sentence, but 2 sentences to describe the movement of the physical from 3 to 4 to 5 years old. So, describe nyo in a 2 sentence how they change. I-summarize nyo ito. Kahit hindi lahat mga helpful, yung mga masasagot lang ninyo. That is for all Hufflepuff. Gross, Hindi siya yung gross na, ew, gross. Hindi siya ganon. It is a development refers to acquiring skills that involves the large muscles. Meron tayong locomotor, non-locomotor, and manipulative skills. Pag sinabing gross, ito yung mga locomotor skills. Walking, jumping, leaping, skipping, galloping, hopping, crab walking pa ganon, slide, run, and pencil roll. Pencil roll is very interesting, isn't it? Now, aside from that, we also have the non-locomotor skills, such as stretching, curling, pulling, balancing, bending, swinging, turning, pushing, swaying, twisting. So those are examples of non-locomotor skills. We also have manipulative skills, projecting, dribbling, throwing, tossing, striking, kicking, catching, dribbling, swirling, punt, and volley. When we say manipulative skills, usually compared to locomotor, moving yan, moving, one place to another, moving. But non-locomotor, you stay here, you stretch. Stay here and stretch and place siya. Now, when we say manipulative, you are using objects, you are projecting or receiving objects. Yan, nagtatapon ka na ganon. Ayan. Now, when we say fine motor, it's a development refers to acquired ability to use smaller muscles in the arm, hands, and fingers. Picking, squeezing, pounding, and opening things, holding and using and writing implement. Also, involves self-help skills such as combing your hair, using the spoon, that's not poon, baka sabihin, ba't may poon? No, it's not spoon yan, sorry. And fork when eating, buttoning, zipping, combing hair, and brushing. Now, for the Ravenclaw, I want you to enumerate one motor skill. Okay, just give one motor skill and what could a child do to it. Two things na magagawa ng child using that. Alright. Now, going back, naka-apat na tayo ulit. Balik na tayo sa pagbalasan. Para tayo nagla-live selling, ano? Pagbalasan ng apat na mga ito. Now, preschoolers' artistic development. Gone are the days ba na nakakainis yung mga bata kasi dinodrawingan yung libro mo, di ba? Nakakainis yun. Ano? Bakit ba dinodrawingan? Well, nagsimula din naman tayong bata, but they have a very artistic way of development. Victor Lowenfeld come up with the stages of drawing in early childhood. I remember, sa Anya of Spy Family, she was very artistic. It seems like she's drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing. And then suddenly, sabi niya, no, they can see that I know everything. Parang ganon. That I am planning for the spy thingy. And then pagkita ng kanyang father tsaka mother, they cannot understand the drawing. But for the kid, it has something. But for the father and mother, they cannot understand. So, stage 1, scribbling stage. Zigzag lines which later become circular marking. So, the stage 1, scribbling stage. Stage 2, may tao na, okay? Pre-schematic stage. Adults may be able to recognize the drawing. So, this is a man. As you can see, we have eyes, we have nose, we have face, we have a smile, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hindi siya garapata, taong 8 ang kamay. So, sumobra. Higit pa dun sa 11 ni Camila, no? Children this stage tend to give the same days to their drawings several times. Drawings usually comprise of a prominent head with the basic elements. May arms na siya, pero dito, isang maraming ano lang siya, mga hairy fingers. Meron siyang legs, ayan. Meron siyang hands and facial features. Nakikita na natin. Now, schematic stage. Naku, ganito pa din drawing ko, hindi na nagawa. More elaborate scenes are depicted, usually houses, trees, the sun, and the sky and people. Now, ulit tayo. Enumerate tayo para sa recitation ng Slytherin. What are the different stages of, ano tawag ko? Stages of preschool's artistic development. Ayan, stages of drawing. So, what are the different stages of drawing for Slytherin? Ayan. Now, preschoolers' nutrition and sleep. Imagine, preschoolers need to have 10 to 13 hours of sleep each day, including naps. Kasama ang naps, no? Nakakatuwa, sana all. Pero, hindi naman natin pwedeng sabihin na buti na lang sila kasi talagang it happens talaga minsan na we cannot blame them. They really need to sleep. Now, as an adult, we need to set regular bedtimes. We need to set a wake-up times and nap times to your child. For example, 6 o'clock, gising na siya. Lalo na pag papasok. Anak, 8 o'clock na, you need to sleep. Okay, so aside ayan, kailangan yan. Bawal ka na, magti-take naps ka ng 3 o'clock. Okay, dapat 3 o'clock gising ka na. Magti-take naps ka siguro. You will eat from 12 o'clock until 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, medyo magpapahinga, lilinisan na si baby, tapos matutulog na. Kaso, mas pagod ang caregiver sa atin kasi syempre sila talaga yung nag-work. Sila yung unang nakakatulog, no? Dapat sabi natin nung naku, sana pala dati hindi ko na pinilit, hindi ko na pinagtaguan yung nanay ko. Dapat natulog na lang ako kasi ngayon wala na akong tulog. Now, preschoolers nutrition and sleep, it is etong sinasabi ko sa inyo. Kids healthy eating plate. Of course, we have big chunks of water. Okay? We also have dairy products. Sometimes they need it as well. Healthy oils. Ano ba yung mga healthy oils? Kaya lang medyo pricey, pero ang mga healthy oils natin ay coconut oil. Ayan, medyo cheaper sa atin yan. Virgin coconut oil. We also have, what else? Avocado oil. At saka yung mga fat foods, yan, mapinagagalingan, mga healthy. Kaya lang sa atin ngayon, uso yung vegetable oil. Kaya lang sa mga Koreans naman, sesame oil. But to yung low carb diet kasi, bawal kasi yung sesame oil and soya oil, may ganun pa ata. Kasi madaming proseso daw yan. But then again, this part, vegetables, whole grains, such as kanin. Kasama sa atin sa diet natin sa Philippines, we have kanin. Ito kasi this is for ibang bansa eh. Pero nandun na siya. Okay, replacement siya, konti lang. Fruits, of course, nature's candies, fruits, and healthy protein. Now, and of course, they need to stay active. Physically fit. Sabi nga ni sa Madagascar, physically fit. Kaya kailangan siya. Kaya kailangan, ayan, dapat marami nilalaro natin yung mga kids. Now, gross motor skills from children 36 to 48 months or 4 years old should know how to run obstacles, walk on a line, balance on one foot for 5 to 10 seconds, hop on one foot, push and pull steer wheel toys, ride a tricycle, use a slide independently, jump over 6-inch high object, land on both feet together, throw a ball, and catch a bouncing ball. That's why parks are actually very important. Kaya lang wala kasi tayong park eh. But playing is very important to exercise the gross motor skills of children. Maganda rin na ini-enroll natin sila sa mga school. Kahit na yung, kung hindi man sila mag-preschool, and kung gusto nyo kinder, maganda na daycare pa lang meron na preschool para talagang na-exercise sila kasi hindi naman natin. Meron sa atin nakita ko, kunwari, di ba ito, walk on the line. You know, before the start of the students, kasi nga I always observe preschool back then when I was in my previous school. Before they start their class, they have, we're walking in the line, we're walking in the line, Hi-ho, Hilario, we're walking in the line. So now, when they're upon walking in the line, they are, before they enter the school, they make a line and then they will all sing together with their teacher the song of walking in the line. Now, balancing one foot, alam ko, my dear students, hindi lang ako ang gumagawa nito. Yung pag naglalakad tayo minsan, tapos nakakakita tayo ng linya or tiles, di ba? Minsan nagbabalanse tayo na doon tayo naglalakad. Doon lang sa linya na yon hanggang sa makarating tayo. In addition to that, meron ako nakitang anime na parang, sane. Parang biniiwasan niya yung shark kasi this girl is imagining that she is in a very long, may mga sharks sa gilid na kaya kailangan doon siya lang maglalakad sa straight lines. Okay, now, and of course, skip hop. Ayan, nakalimutan ko yung English noon, pero sa atin, bato pick. Nakakatawa. Nakakakita ako ng ganyan pag pupunta ako sa classroom ng preschool. Kala ko joke lang, pero yun pala, importante pala siya. It's very important. Okay, next is fine motor skills naman for children. So, what are the fine motor skills? 1. Consistently turn pages of a picture. Okay. Consistently turns pages of a picture or storybook, one page at a time. Purposely copies diagonal lines. Purposely bisects across. Purposely copies a square. Purposely copies triangle. Cut with scissors following a line. And 49 to 60 months copies a simple pattern. Draws a human figures. Draws a house without prompts and colors with stroke, staying within the lines. Ayan. Next is personal care and hygiene. So, kanina yun yung kaya na nilang gawin, diba? As you can see, usually puro sila gumagawa ng lines. Ito naman, sa hygiene ng bata. So, personal care, hygiene, or self-health skills. By this time, in 36 to 48 months, they pour picture without spillage. They can feed self with a spoon. Marunong na silang kumain, hindi na sabog-sabog. Dresses without assistance sa buttons and puts on socks independently. 49 to 60 months, kaya na nilang kumain using their fingers. They can now prepare their food. They can dress without assistance. They wives clean themselves with a bowel movement. Sana dito hindi na mamita hindi na gumagana na, hindi na. Brushes teeth after meals without having to be told. Washes and dries face independently. Kaso ito, no? Sino kaya sa atin ngayon na hindi pa nagtutoothbrush sa oras na to? Nakailang toothbrush na ba kayo ngayon? Sana naman nakaisa kayo at least bago nyo to mabasa, na mapakinggan. Takes a bath independently without having to be told. Ayan, may mga ba sa atin? Hirap na hirap. Naku. Now, for Ravenclaw, ano kaya papagawa ni Ma'am Dayan? What are the personal care routines ng isang kid na dapat nagagawa na niya by this time? Okay, this is for the Ravenclaw. The role of caregivers in the growth and development of the preschoolers. Engage in preschool children in simple games that involve running and walking. Provide them with toys for catching and throwing, such a loud voice. Have balancing activities for preschoolers. Ayan yung mga Montessori schools. Have blue or red lines on their preschool classroom floors. Allow opportunities for rough and tumble play like grassy area and soft mats. I remember din sa school ko dati, meron siya, kasi konti pa lang sila back then. Meron silang play area. As in, open yon habang inaantay yung mga sundo ng bata, nandun lang yung mga bata, nagpe-play sila, tapos naka-aircon sila. Tapos, naging library yon. Tapos ngayon, bumalik na ako ngayon, wala kasi silang grassy land. Ang meron sila, yung swing nila, yung monkey bars nila, hindi nasa grassy. Para siyang rubber, kasi may time doon dati na parang nilinis kasi yung rubber mats, tapos yung bata naglaro. Ewan ko ba dun sa bata, bakit ang ginawa niya tumalon, una ulo. Okay, so medyo delikado siya. And hindi siya pwede kasi ang mangyayari, magiging sagot ng school yung ganon. Siyempre, hindi naman obra yun. Pero sagot talaga ng school yun. Kaya lang, bawas yun sa school. And of course, tatanungin, bakit siya nagganto? Sino yung teacher? O, problema pa. That's why, we need to improve the facilities talaga. Ensure preschoolers get enough rest and sleep. Setting a routine. Alam niyo, minsan sabi nila, bakit pa hindi pa natutulog yung anak mo? Ayaw niya pa minsan, nagiging problema yun sa isang nanay. Kasi kailangan, ikaw ang kaya mong kontrolin yung bata, hindi puro ikaw ang susunod. Model good eating habits to preschoolers, encourage more fruits, vegetables, water, fresh juices rather than foods, sugary snacks, and sodas. I remember, nakapanood ako ng video, sabi, nagtataka ka yung anak mo hindi kumakain ng gulay. Paano? At the early age, inintroduce mo agad ng sweets, ng chocolates, which is not good for the kids. Now, the role of caregivers in the growth and development of preschoolers as well. Teka lang, lalaki na natin. 3-year-olds encourage development of hand-eye coordination by providing large buttons or old beads to string on a shoelace. Play ball, show children how to throw, catch, kick balls. Show children how to hop like a rabbit, tiptoe like a bird, waddle like a duck, slither like a snake, and run like a deer. Okay, so nakakatuwa yun, Bonding siya. Encourage free expression in art projects. Avoid asking, what? Ano yan? Okay, so children may not know or care, simply enjoy the process of drawing. I remember before, nung sa mga preschoolers na na-observe ko, marami silang art project. Kunwari, ang ginagawa ng mga preschool teachers, lagi nilang dinidisplay yung mga art projects ng mga bata. Kasi tuwan-tuwa yung mga bata, pinapakita sa magulang. Kahit hindi siya maganda, syempre, ano bang ini-expect mo sa preschool, di ba? So, hindi siya maganda, pero tuwan-tuwa yung magulang, nagpo-provide na magdadala ng art project, sabi, magdala po kayo ng ganito, ganyan, kailangan po namin, tapos gagawa sila. Yon. And sometimes, what the kids use, sila din yung nagiging costume nila sa performance nila. So, natutuwa yung mga bata kasi aside na nagpa-perform sila, yung costume pa yung gamit. Right? Encourage physical development. So, play, follow the leader. Pretend, walk like various animals. Ayan. Set up an obstacle course indoors with challenge such as crawling, climbing, leaping, balancing, and running across stepstones. Encourage walk with a beanbag on the head. Now, for Hufflepuff, how can you become a very influential adult to kids? How will you help them? Just give me one. Isa lang Hufflepuff. Okay, bigyan niyo ako ng recitation for that. The role of caregivers in the growth and development ay, isa pa pala to, yung twist and freeze, games, okay. Kagaya ng Hokey Pokey. Ayan, baka mami sabi, Ma'am, Hokey Pokey? Ay, maganda yung kanta niya. When we were young, kinakanta namin yan. So, put your right foot in, put your right. So, kakanta kayo nun, and then you will do it, teacher, and then they will follow. So, put your right foot in, put your right foot out, put your right foot side, and you shake it all around. That's how you do the Hokey Pokey. And, kung alam mo, turns all around. That's okay, so yan, di ba? So, yung na yon ginagaya nila. So, ikaw din, sa gitna, dapat si teacher talaga hindi pwedeng mahiyain. Talagang, you will be the one that they will follow. So, pag ayaw mo, ayaw din ng mga bata. Yun ang problema. Simon Says, maganda rin siya. So, kunwari, si teacher yung Simon Says. Simon Says, so dapat daw, pa-follow mo yung sinabi ni Simon. Hindi yung ginagawa ng teacher. Kunwari, Simon says, touch your feet. Gana, touch your feet. So, pero si teacher nakatouch ng head. Dapat si bata nakatouch ng feet. Diba? Simon says, touch your shoulder. Touch your face. Gana. So, may dilito sila. Pero, yung coordination nila ganun. Tapos, no, after nun, pag ganun-ganun na yung bata. Nalito na pati yung nervous system niya. Yan. Now, we will have another set of lectures for video for early childhood. So, syempre, ano muna tayo para hindi naman mahirap mag-upload din. Now, before we start with Unit 3, Gryffindor. Okay. Gryffindor, give 2 things that you've learned from the past lesson. Ayan. From dun sa lesson natin nung mga nauna. Ayan. Yung dun sa the roles of caregivers in the growth and development of preschool. Again, the roles of caregivers in the growth and development of preschooler. Yan ang give me 1. 1 lang. Okay? Stop ko muna ito.